Hello everyone! The moment we've all been waiting for. Now listen, I've looked better. Please do me a favor and go down my playlist of Why Don't We videos and just see how much better I can look. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this, but we're hype. It doesn't matter. The good times and the bad ones is out. So obviously I'm gonna react to it. Hello, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for so long. Take a breather. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is basically go down the album, go through each song on the album and just react as I hear it. I did this with their EP, 8 Letters. If you want to go check that out, I'm sure he looked better in that one. Anyway, I swear, because I saw a lot of promotion going on by Jonah especially, and if any of the members come across this video and haven't seen any of my other videos, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, I could have got done up, but you know what? No, I just showered, I'm cleanly, and I just want to listen to this album already. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm not going to keep in my reactions to Fallen or Lotus in because I already have videos on that. If you want to go through my, what the heck just happened? If you go through my playlist, you will see that. It's a fact. You want to load? Oh my god, I should have prepared this already. Okay. Here we go. The first song's Fallen, so I want to listen to the full thing, like all the way through, just to hear how it sounds, like alongside each other. Oh, that's high volume. You know what? Fallen is a great opener, guys. Next song is Slow Down. This has been requested because I have a music video, but I'm gonna listen to it for the first time right now. Let's go. Let's slow down for a sec. This was my favorite song on Grand Theft Auto 4. Smashing Pumpkins. That's a sample I did not expect, especially from Why Don't We? Okay, let me restart it. That's so weird! It's so weird to hear it like in a different... What? Where are they gonna take this? It's like a modern spin on that song. What? I wonder how Smashing Pumpkins feels about it. That's so cool. Whose idea was this? Tell me. I need to commend them. Is that Corbin? Left New York? I wonder, like, did they just take the sample of it or did they recreate it with their own instruments? I'm curious about that. And I just want to know where that inspiration came from. Like, who likes 90s rock? Like, do they all? Oh my god, I'm not in focus. Hello? That's a good line. The lyricism went on and leapt. I need to know who wrote each individual line, each individual song I need to know. Because they really went all out on this. I like how the oh my god. I like how the voice is like nice and calm in that part. Like soothing. Like a bedtime story or a bedtime lullaby. That's the word I was looking for. I feel like I could just peacefully drift off to this song. Slow down and go to sleep. Ooh. I know that was Daniel. Right? I still get their voices mixed up. Okay, they went off. Alright, Lotus Inn is next, so I'm not gonna do my reaction to that. Staying at the Lotus Inn. That's why I'm not in a band. That's why they rejected my audition. Be myself. Let's see. Is this a slow one? I feel like it is. Yep. Boy, do I know. We're like one. I just know what they're thinking at all times. Go off, Daniel, with the vocals and the guitar. That was an angel singing. I swear, that brought me to church. I'll worship. Don't get me started, Jack. Stop. Because I will be a stepmom if you keep this up. This is such a mature song. Like, it's incredible. I mean, they're all mature, obviously, and whatever, but for a slower one, because, you know, the other ones are fun, this one is so, like, next level for them. Because they've had slow songs before, on, like, their EP and everything, but it was so oversaturated and just, like, heavily produced. You can tell this one is just, like, the guitar and, you know, the vocals and just grown up. They're, like, all my age, but, like, they're growing up. Yeah, it's okay. You know what? Everyone... I'm commenting on the lyrics now. Lyric breakdown. Lyric genius or whatever. Genius interview. Everyone feels that way, you know? Like, you want validation from people. And if you don't get it, you feel upset with yourself and disappointed. And a lot of us put so much weight into other people's words. And it's really sad. And, like, you know, we think, what's wrong with me? Like he said in the song. But it's so normal, unfortunately. But it's normal. This is a song where the vocals are really shining through. I am so grateful for this. Thank you for listening to me. I always say this. Thank you for taking my requests, even though they've never seen my videos. But I've always spoken about how I wish they had like a slower song that would display their vocals more. And this is literally doing just that. So I think they might have jumped into my brain through my ear, like the Magic School Bus, and like shrank themselves down or whatever. Miss Frizzle was like, let's go get her ideas for the next album, and they got it. And I haven't gotten paid yet, but you know, I'm sure I will at some point for my contribution. You know, that was a really nice song about this is another thing that I talked about in my videos. I swear they saw them. Where I was like, take your experience, you should take your experiences. I'm sorry if this is crooked, by the way. You should really write about your experience, and like, so I can get to know you more, and you know, sing from the heart and the soul, really. So it's not just like manufactured, like whatever, lyrics don't matter, whatever. And I really think that that's what they're doing, and that's why they've been saying they're so proud of it, and I can see why, because it's actually them. Like, it's them. It's them. Okay, love song. I've written one for every second without you. It goes like this. Lately I've been working on myself. Okay. I dig this beat. Is it just me, or was that like really auto-tuned? Hold up. Ooh, this is fun. I can see at the concert, like at this part, like clapping. I can just see it now. I should be the tour manager. Okay, no, I can help. I can help pitch ideas, but I will not manage a tour. But who knows? And that's gonna be 2022. Can't wait. Gray. Sorry, I had to squint. I can't see. Another sad. Oh, piano ballad. My lips? Mine? Why is this so sad? Oh, that's why. But the vocals! Oh my god. That part was a little questionable to me. This is literally everything I asked for. I can't believe this. Like, the fact that this is real. This is real life, like, oh, I'm here. I'm on this earth. I have a lot of feelings about this. I can't even articulate. And it's also relatable. Like, these are real things people go through. And, like, you can relate. Who can relate? Woo! You know what, though? As much as it's like, yeah, anyone relates to this because we all go through it and we lose people. This is just another example of how, you know, you have someone great and then you take them for granted and then you lose them and then you don't realize until after the fact and you're like, wait a minute, they were like the best. It happens all the time. And like, I get that because like, if you're used to greatness, like, you're gonna see right past it and you're gonna be like, whatever, that's just how my life is right now. And then once you lose something great, you harp on it and you can't believe that it's gone, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. What song is that? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh fuck, I don't fucking know. I'm not a singer, by the way. Don't judge me. I just had to let that out. That frustration. I had to do what's it called? Counter argue the theme of the song. Anyway. I knew he was gonna go off. I just knew it. I felt it building up. I don't know if you can see, but I have goosebumps. I can't believe that they had such a lack of songs like this before. Okay, 8 Letters popped off. That was the most we got of like vocals and all that and harmonization. This is really showing their talent. Like really, really, really. And I mean the other songs do too with like the instruments and everything, and now they're finally playing and the lyrics are more personal to them and they actually wrote the songs, but it's just something like this, like a nice slow ballad. This is what we needed. I like to, you know, listen to the sound and appreciate the instruments, the vocals and everything, but I also like lyrics are everything to me, really. So, you know, talking about what they're saying in the song and like the topic of the song and the, you know, everything, that's equally as important to me as like the harmonizing and, you know, them going off with those vocals and the instruments and everything. And that's why, I don't know, I really appreciate lyricism like so much, because music is really like, oh, it's just one of the best ways, you know, to appreciate an artist and appreciate their talent. But it's also a great escape when you can relate to songs and you can just listen to them and feel something. Like, songs that make me feel something, that give me goosebumps like this. And even if you don't relate personally, you can feel the artist's emotion and see where they're coming from. And I just think that's so special. Like, the music has really gotten me through like my whole life. Like, without music, what would we do? That's the end of my spiel. Let's go. For you. For me, I always think everything's about me. Like, narcissism. What is that, a pill bottle? Or a camera? Okay, go off. Oh, she said that? No, you know what? You just have to work on yourself. You will grow into a better person, you know, better, whatever that may mean. Don't take what she says, you know, and work on what you need to work on. But if she's spitting nonsense and, you know, you're a good person and you know that, show that more. Or, like, work on what you need to work on. Like, look inwards and admit to yourself what you need to work on. But don't compare yourself to other people, because that's wrong. Like, just because she's not interested in you anymore doesn't mean the next person's better. Like, depending on the situation, but it's okay. Don't feel sad. Why am I giving advice, like therapy 101? I'll be okay. Oh my god, they keep catching me off guard with these beats. They're all like so different. Like in Fallen. The song is like 2 minutes long. What's happening? What movie villain was that? This reminds me of I Still Do. We're getting a little risque over here. Okay. The maturity left. Stop. Ooh, the rock inspo. I like that they mixed those beats together. Oh, this is my favorite beat by far. Reminds me of Ariana Grande, Thank You Next album, which is my current favorite right now. I've been listening to it on repeat. I just love the beats so much. That she went off on that one. Here we go. Daniel is popping off with the falsetto once again. I think. I feel like I barely heard Corbin, but maybe like I just can't tell their voices still. So there we have it, The Good Times and the Bad by Why Don't We, their new album. Wow, that's a lot to take in. Let me let it simmer. Wow, everything. Okay, I know I look crazy. I'm so sorry, but this is just how I'm feeling right now. Everything I ever wanted and asked for while reacting the past whole year and a few months that I've been reacting to Why Don't We, which is insane. Shows how much of a life I have. I felt like something was missing. And, you know, I gave my constructive feedback. I liked a lot of the stuff that I was hearing and seeing, but there was just something. I knew there was something. And I think they found their voice. They found their sound. You know, they're still incorporating what they know already with like new sound, like sampling Smashing Pumpkins, like that's insane, and then putting the guitar with the pop music. I love how they're experimenting with, you know, more mature sound, more mature lyrics, and just different sound in general, like to change it up. Not to compare because it's not really the same, but it kind of reminds me of 5 Seconds of Summer because, you know, they from the get-go, they were like, we're a band. We're like a band, you know? But people painted them in a certain light as like a pop group and all of this, and they associated them with One Direction because, you know, they toured with One Direction, and most of the fan base of One Direction also liked 5 Seconds of Summer. And their first album was really like pop mixed with like, you know, what they wanted to sound like rock, but it was mostly pop. And, you know, as they continued on making music, especially with Youngblood, that album, they really turned it around. Like, that did it for me. And the one after that, I don't really remember what album that was. And then, especially now, their album Calm, you know, they know what they want to sound like. They found their sound. And, you know, they're no longer considered, at least I don't think they're any longer considered, you know, that other pop band or whatever. And they're still going really strong, and they make really good music. Honestly, I love, like, I have, like, my top 5 Seconds of Summer songs of all time, but also, like, currently, like, with their more mature sound and everything. And I commend them, honestly. They did their thing. You know, they went through the first few cycles of, this is how we should sound in order to, you know, make the charts and, you know, get our name out there. And now this is how we want to sound. And I feel like that's what Why Don't We is doing. They're like transforming into what they really want. You know, at first it was more of a manufactured boy band thing, and, you know, they were singing just to sing and, you know, get their name out there and everything. And now they're really sitting down and making what they want to make, and it really reflects who they are as people. rather than what, you know, is marketable. I just am so proud of them. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm really proud that they were able to make this with their heart and soul. You know, it really means a lot to them. And it came from, you know, their personal lives in a place where they can be vulnerable and share their experiences in life. And that's all I really wanted. And we got it. How happy and excited are you guys? Let me know. Thank you so much for sharing this experience with me. I'm gonna go listen to it a few more times, obviously on my own time, to let it really sink in and, you know, pick some favorites. What are your favorite songs from the album? Let me know. Also, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is what? What? That's insane. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, subscribe, like, and leave a comment on what I should react to in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.